Okay, good afternoon, friends. My name is Ndo Kobonaya and Ndo Bright. We are going to look at this particular topic today, number base, and solve this particular question that we are seeing on the board. If today is your first time of coming across a video or my lecture, please do well to share to your friends. A lot of people find it difficult to solve this type of question, but when you share the video to them, they can always go through it and understand it. They will be able to face their exam properly. Okay. So the question says, given that 543 in base n is equals to 244 in base n plus 255 in base n, it says find the values of n. So when this type of question is given to us, it's not hard. All you need to do is to convert all the numbers to base 10. Okay, you have to convert all the numbers to base 10. So this is how to convert it to base 10, using the base to multiply each of the numbers. So the first one will be, we just write solution. We have 5 times n plus 4 times n plus 3 times n. We are done with the first one. You place your powers 0, 1, 2. When you are placing your powers, you place it on the bases. Okay, so we'll cross over to the right side. The first number is 2 times n plus 4 times n plus 4 times n. You place your powers because you are done with that set. 0, 1, 2. Always, when you want to start placing the power, you always start it from 0 and you are placing it on the basis. Plus 2 times n plus 5 times n plus 5 times n. This is 0, 1, 2. Let's remember this is the equation itself. This is the equation itself. Why this other one is the solution. So let's take it one after the other. N power 2, that is 2 power n. N power 2, that is n squared. So times 5 will give us 5n squared plus n power 1, that is n, times 4, that will give us 4n plus n power 0, that is 1. 1 times 3, that is 3, equals to n power 2, that is 2 power n. Sorry, that is n power 2. N power 2, that is n squared. Then times 2, that will give us 2n squared plus 4n, because n power 1 is n times 4, that is 4n, plus n power 0 is 1. In mathematics, anything power 0 is 1. So 1 times 4 give us 4 plus n power 2, that is n squared, times 2, that is 2n plus 5n plus 5. So right now we are going to collect like terms. All those ones that have square, we'll take them one side. While all the ones that have just n by their side, we'll take them one side. While those ones that does not have n, we'll bring them one side also. So the best way to do is for us to transfer all this number here to this side. Okay. Or let's first gather this side first. So while we bring down this other one, this will now give us 5n squared plus 4n plus 3 equals to, this is 2n squared plus 2n squared. That will give us 4n squared. 4n plus 5n, that will give us plus 9n. While 4 plus 5, that will give us 9. Okay, we can now collect the like terms proper. Collection of like terms means to gather all the numbers that look alike one side. Okay, so if you want, we have 5n squared and 4n squared. So 4n squared will come over this side. That will now give us 5n squared minus 4n squared plus 4n minus 9n plus 3 minus 9. will now say equals to 0. Remember, when you are collecting like terms, when minus cross equals to, it change to plus. That is it. Then 5n square minus 4n square, that will give us a n square, because we cannot say 1n square here. It's supposed to be 1, but since it's 1, we don't need to show it. Okay, we don't need to show it. So what we are going to do now is 5n square minus 4n square, that is n square. Actually, it's supposed to be 1n square, but we don't need to show the 1. Okay, so plus 4n minus 9n will give us minus 5n. So plus 3 minus 9 will give us minus 6. We say equals to 0. So if you watch, where we are now is on quadratic equation. So we can factorize. When you are factorizing, you consider your a and consider your c. Our a here is 1. That number that is the number that is the value that is attached to the square is 1. So 1 times minus 6 will give us so we factorize. So we say 1 times minus 6, that will give us minus 6. Then we look for two numbers. We look for the factors of 6 such that when we add it up or subtract them, we have minus 5. But when we multiply them, we have minus 6. So the number is 6 and 1. So this will give us minus 6 and plus 1. If you say minus 6 plus 1, we'll have minus 5. Then minus 6 times 1, we have what? We have minus 6. So we now use minus 6 plus 1 to replace 5. That will now give us, okay, let's move over to this side. That will now give us, remember, n square minus 6n plus n minus 6 equals to 0. So we factorize the first two and factorize the last two. So for us to factorize the first two, we check the common factor here, What we can, the first two, we check the common factor in between the first two, which is n. So we take the n out, n will remain here. This one will give us 6. Because when we say n times n, that will give us n square. And n times 6, that will give us a minus 6n. So we check the number that is, we now say plus. This plus is this one that is here. Okay. We now check the number that is common, that can be a factor of n and 6. Obviously, it's 1. So 1, open bracket, n minus 6. Because 1 times n will give us n, and 1 times minus 6 will give us minus 6. So we now have the two brackets is the same thing now. That is how to know that you are correct. If this one is plus and this one is minus, you are wrong. Two of them, either they are plus plus or they are minus minus. Okay, so we pick out the outside ones, which is n plus 1. We say equals to 0. And n minus 6 is also equals to 0. So our n in this one give us minus 1, while n in this one give us 6. And in number base, your value can never be negative. Okay, any number based question you are solving, your answer must be positive. So since 1 is negative, 1 is positive, our n becomes what? 6. We can't take that of minus. But if two of them is minus, sorry, if two of them is plus plus, our n could have been 1 or 6. That is it. Thank you, guys. Follow up the video. Always like and share our video. Okay, always like and share our video. This is where you learn your mathematics very, very easily, such a way that you will understand it. Okay, understand it. Like I normally say, if you have any question, you can always drop it on the comment section. My number will always be there. You chat me up, share to your friends. Math is very, very simple. Bye.